Hey Pisces, I'm doing a reading for you for the full moon in Aries, right? I feel like you're waiting for something. I feel like you're waiting for something here. I feel like you could be waiting for your wish fulfillments to come in. I feel like you're kind of like wondering like, hey, I did the work. It's the full moon. I know what I started. Like, I feel like you're like, where's my stuff at? I feel like you're, I feel like you're really scratching my nose there. I feel like you're like where? I feel like you're waiting for some of your wish fulfillments to come in. The card that popped out when I was shuffling before I started the video was Nine of Cups, right? I feel like you're waiting for your wish fulfillments to come in here, right? I feel like your heart's really full at this time, right? I feel like you know that yeah, I feel like you have some good stuff coming to you, right? I feel like you're not trying to nag people about it either, right? I feel like you're trying to be patient. I feel like you're trying to be understanding. I feel like, I feel like you're really trying here, right? We have Justice and the High Priestess. You know the universe will move for you when it's supposed to, right? I feel like you're just waiting, right? And I feel like you have like little gifts like pouring in here, like just a little bit, like just a little taste. I feel like that's like keeping you like calm. It's keeping you, satiated here, but it's not like really what like your mouth is watering for here, right? Like you're just like you're you're being patient. You're biding your time here. Okay, first out we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're okay. I feel like you're kind of getting in your head here. I feel like you're feeling like left out. I feel like you could be losing some hope here, right? Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back just a little bit. I feel like you could be losing some hope here, right? I feel like you had to leave some stuff behind, right? I feel like there's a lot of stuff that you had to like prepare, right, for the next part of your journey, right? And I feel like you're kind of in that in-between space here. I feel like whatever was leaving you sad, whatever was leaving you out in the cold, right, wherever you're feeling like left out at, I feel like you're leaving that space behind, right? Like I feel like where you could have been losing the hope, where you could have been where your faith could have been wavering here a little bit, you're walking away from that. And I feel like you're starting to pick up your feet and like move instead of like waiting around. I feel like, hey, yeah, it's time for you to go after what it is you're wanting here, right? I feel like you're knowing and realizing that. And we have Temperance. Yeah, I feel like once you start taking action, like putting your masculine and feminine energy together here, like really getting a move on, like moving correctly, moving the right and the left part of your body here, I feel like it's putting you in a balanced state of being, right? Yeah. I feel like you could have been out of balance recently, because I feel like you could have just been too much in your feminine energy and like waiting for things to happen for you. This is Aries full moon, right? It's Aries. It's about, being the initiator, initiating actions here, right? And I feel like you're realizing that. And I feel like it's like setting your pants on fire here, right? And getting you up, getting you moving here, like giving you the courage to like start what it is like you're actually wanting to go down, right? And as you move forward, you're gonna notice, hey, like I'm balanced. I'm moving through the world lightly. Like I don't feel like there's gonna be as much like blockages and burdens in your way for you any longer, right? And then we have the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like you're flying free here. You're very balanced. We have Temperance and the Lovers. You're very, very balanced. I feel like it was just a matter of you moving your masculine and feminine energies, your the natures that you have here, right? And then we have the Page of Swords. Yeah. I feel like once you get yourself in alignment here, right? We have very much a dualistic nature here, Pisces, right? And that is you, right? Dualistic natures. I feel like once you start like getting the light and the dark, the feminine and the masculine, the left and the right side, I feel like once you start getting these pieces of you together working in order here, right? I feel like you're going to have a ton of new ideas pouring in. I feel like you're going to see your direction so much more clearly. I feel like the way that you're going is going to be protected. I feel like you're going to be directed here, right? I feel like the things that you're supposed to be knowing here are going to be coming in for you, right? And then we have the Emperor, right? I feel like you've started a journey on your way to an Emperor here, right? I feel like an Emperor could be spying on you as well, right? It could be a Sagittarius. I feel like you could be on your way to a Sagittarius or a Gemini. I feel like this Emperor that you have coming in for you here is wanting to be a lover. I feel like he is very balanced here. I feel like they're watching you very closely. I don't think you're noticing it here either, right? He's not looking at this person that he's spying on here, right? He's looking away. So I don't think, keep your hands to yourself, man. I don't think that, I don't think you're even noticing that he's spying here, right? Okay, under this Five of Pentacles, we had the Queen of Cups come out, right? I feel like you could have been in a space where you were overly emotional. You were overly intuiting things, right? I feel like you could have been getting stuck in your emotions here, right? I feel like you I feel like your emotions could have been getting trapped here, right? I feel like there's going to be a space where you start clearing things out here. And I feel like your intuition's going to kick up a notch here for you. Shh. Hey, can you go play in your room? Let's be quiet, okay? We have the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Hierophant here. I feel like your intuition's going to become a lot more sharper, a lot more clear. I feel like you're going to know and understand a lot more here, right? Without having to overanalyze it as much, right? I feel like you're just going to know, like, what it is you're supposed to be leaving behind, right? I feel like you're just going to know, right? I feel like you're going to foresee a lot of, like, fighting and chaos in certain aspects and areas of your life, right? And we have a Five of Pentacles and the Five of Wands here. I feel like you're going to foresee when, I feel like you're going to foresee when people are trying to cause chaos, trying to cause interruptions here, right? And I feel like you're being given the understanding, like the key, as to how to escape these things here for you, right? Like how to move through the heaviness of these emotions, how to avoid it almost, right? I feel like you're going to be given the knowledge, like, before something's going to happen. I feel like there's going to be like an open door for you to escape out of here, right? The Hierophant is holding the key here, right? And there's a keyhole in the back. I feel like you're going to be given an understanding as to, like, how to escape certain emotions here. How to get out of any sort of chaos that's ensuing around you, right? What is this Ten of Wands? Yeah, I feel like it. I feel like this knowledge that's coming in for you allows you to know when it's time to get in your car and leave the party, right? Like I feel like you're just gonna know, like, I feel like before a storm rolls in, right, I feel like you're paying attention to the weather. I feel like if you had been like out camping or something, right, and if there's like rain coming in or a storm, like I feel like you've been paying attention to like your surroundings. You've been paying attention to like what's going on around you here, right? Like really like feeling out, like, you know, like that's how like Native Americans live. Like when you're out camping and stuff, like you have to pay attention to your surroundings. You have to pay attention to the air, like to what it looks like, what it feels like, what it smells like here, like, and so you like, you know, if it's going to be like a bad rain or something, and so you know, like when it's time to pack up your camp and move on, right? I feel like your senses have been sharpened here, right? Like your intuitive gifts. And I feel like you're knowing when, hey, it's, you know, like I had fun, like it was a good journey, but it's time for me to go home. You know, I feel like it's like no big deal here for you. Like, you just know, you know, hey, like the fun's been done, like time to go, like, you know. And I feel like that's saving you here, right? Yeah, you're just intuitively knowing. You have insight, right? Like your awarenesses as to like what's really going on around you, you know, like it's not just camping, you know, like if you're in like a room full of people here and they're, you know, like the energy's starting to change, starting to pick up here. I feel like you're staying patient and observant and aware of things in these rooms, in these instances here. And it's like helping you see like, hey, it's time for me to leave. It's time, you know, was I gonna go to the gas station and go get that drink? You know, like I feel like you're being nudged in certain directions and at certain times to help keep you out of energies that are like this, right? Like you're just gonna feel and know, hey, it's time for me to pick up, time for me to get going, get on down the road here. Right, and I feel like that's going to help balance out your money as well. I feel like this is a gift that's coming in for you. Like, so you might like be blowing it off as like, you know, like, oh, that was just, I coincidentally, you know, left when, you know, before like a fight happened, right? Like, no, like this is something that you're pulling down from the spiritual world to the physical world. And I feel like like you're helping understand that, like, hey, it wasn't a coincidence. Like I was purposely moved, you know, like I feel like, you're gonna have a lot more understanding about that, about how much help you have coming in here from the spiritual world, right? And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, we have 2 4s here. We have a lot of healing. I feel like your spirit guides are like holding you back from things that you're not supposed to be participating in, right? Like I feel like your energy is being so protected at this time, and it's all from spirit, right? It's all from your spirit guides. Like, you may have like made plans, you know, to go and do something, and like a whole group of the people that you're around like decide to have like this great big old party, you know, and yeah, you really want to go to that party, but you already made plans. I feel like, yeah, you know, you thought about canceling or like going instead, but I feel like go with like your original plans here. Like don't give in to other people. Just I feel like it's like almost like a test to see if you would, you know. And I feel like these things are like, I feel like you already are having like plans and stuff in place to keep you from going to these places here, right? I feel like there's going to be energy exchanges there that aren't going to be for you, right? And I feel like you're being held back from that. I feel like you're being held back from certain people and certain energies here. I feel like you're doing that to help cultivate your magic here, right? And then we have the Temperance with the Moon. Yeah. And the Hermit. We have 3 major arcana. You could have like Mercury moon placements very heavily here. How deep this protection is, how deep, you know, like I feel like you're being moved to place, like I feel like the waves are like moving you here, right? I feel like the depth of this protection, the depth of how like you're moving here at this time is so deep and so hard to understand. But I feel like you're being protected. I feel like you could be protected from by angels at this time, right? I feel like you hold a lot of secrets. I feel like the balance of the world kind of like rests in your hands here a little bit. And there's a reason why you're being so protected at this time, right? And we have the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a reason why you're being so protected at this time. I feel like you're extremely valuable. I feel like you have a lot of gifts here that aren't for the whole world here, right? Like all these gifts back here are kind of like locked up right behind this gate. Like your gifts aren't for the rest of the world, right? Like your magic and beauty isn't for everybody here. And I feel like what's valuable about you is kind of locked up just for something special here, right? I feel like that something special here could also be a lover, right? I feel like the reason why what you have is so valuable is I feel like you have a partner here who really like mirrors you, right? I feel like they are the balance to you. I feel like they are the balance to you here, right? And then we have the Six of Swords. But look at how the Six of Swords is with the lovers here. We have the two birds here. And then it's like the two birds are like leading this girl, right? Like I feel like your love could be like getting people to safety here, right? I feel like your love could heal like people who have like broken hearts, right? I feel like there's a lover here that's kind of helping you get to a safe place after some things could have like gone wrong for you here. Yeah, involving family, involving money. Could be with children. Things that you value here. Like I feel like I feel like you could think that you could have lost out on like a lover here. You could have lost out on like a happy family, you know, having kids with this person, having a home. And I think that is really just in your head, right? There could have been some losses, but I don't feel like you really lost out on these things, right? Like I feel like some things just didn't go how you had planned or how you wanted them to. But that doesn't mean that it's lost, right? You still have two cups. And I feel like you're realizing that here, right? What is this Page of Swords? We have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you start looking into alternative routes that you could take here, right? I feel like you really start getting focused in like the direction that you're trying to go in. We have Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're not really liking your circumstances. You're not really liking your situation, the things that you dealt with here. And so I feel like you're getting real serious as to like where it is you're wanting to take your life next, right? Like I feel like up to this point it's been like a little like dissatisfying, right? And I feel like you're inspired to like get a move on, in the direction that you're actually wanting to take here, right? And then we have the Nine of Wands. I feel like the next part of your journey, I feel like you're going to be very protective. Oh, I have to sneeze. Very protective over your ideas here. Like I feel like you're not going to be sharing as much with other people, right? Like I feel like you're going to be keeping a lot more of your movements to yourself here, right? And then we have the Emperor, and look, he's holding this chess piece. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be keeping how you're moving, and look, like the air's whooshing by him. I feel like you're keeping how you're moving very much to yourself here, very much under wraps, right? People don't have to understand like why the Emperor is like making judgment calls, right? You just have to know like, hey, it's time for me to move when he makes a judgment call, you know, like people don't have to like they don't have to understand like when or why or how. They just know like, hey, if the Emperor says move, it's time to move here, right? And I feel like you're becoming like more confident in that, right? Taking more control and action of situations here, right? And then we have the Mother of Pentacles here. With Ace of Pentacles. I feel like this Emperor could be offering this Mother of Pentacles an opportunity here for growth, right? I feel like they could be giving the Mother of Pentacles like handfuls of money here, right? And I feel like this money is really going to help help them get a leg up in the next part of their journey as well, right? Like I feel like this opportunity is going to allow like more growth into the direction that they're wanting to go in, right? I feel like it's like they're entrusting like an opportunity with them here. And we have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this Mother of, I feel like this Emperor could be walking away from this Mother of Pentacles here. Or this Mother of Pentacles could be walking away from this offer that's being held here, right? Right. Let's get, I feel like somebody's walking away from whatever opportunity involving money here, right? Let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. Just one. Sing. Clear out some energy, move some energy through your body using your throat chakra here. Like share your voice with the world. Like be heard. Be out here and speak how you're feeling, sing how you're feeling, right? Like get your body moving. I feel like you're gonna have a lot more like positive, upbeat situations when you're just like out here singing and sharing your voice here, right? I feel like you feel more beautiful and more at peace when you're doing this, right? And really get into it. Like be free flowing in this space. All right, guys. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.